Okay, guys, welcome. Dragon here, and we are playing a little bit of Hogwarts Legacy. Um, Hopefully we can get through the tutorial. I played over the weekend on a separate account, and yeah, getting through the tutorial is going to be a stretch, but um, hopefully we can get through it. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do for a character. I got some ideas, but well, he just looks angry and kind of just like my other character with different colored hair. Anyways, um, I think the game was thinking about the same thing I was thinking. The character selection screen is so weird. Anyways, we can start here, I guess. I'm okay with that. Alright, cut of his hair. See if you guys can figure out where I'm going with this before I get there. You guys figure out what I was thinking. Be doing a lot better than I was. Actually, the scarring was always an interesting choice. Looks like a rosé on his cheeks there. Mm, not a lot of sleep. Anyways, scars are always a big thing in Harry Potter. Um, I love the fact you can do the eye color and stuff. But
That was quite something.
all right, here we go. This is where it's going to be interesting. So here's where I'm thinking we need to do.
It
Alright,
appears
so we're
we're
gonna
almost
go
ready to depart.
through the opening sequence here.
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Sketch. Now, I noticed a lot of the gameplay I was watching this, I never noticed Rook before. There. I never noticed they were being watched. Ah, yeah. I'll balance the music out later. I know it's there.
For Scotland.
It's kind of unavoidable because you can't turn it completely off because the audio files.
Traveling companion.
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
It's okay,
What
Giuseppe's
have I?
dad, new guy.
As the other fifth years,
He's good friends with somebody, okay? Patted him on the back, gave him a couple hundred.
Asked
It's good.
if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
Good
I
God.
have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although
Can we
I've
just
yet to
take a
convince my
moment?
colleagues at the ministry, I believe
Our
he
boy
is
here,
a
Giuseppe,
significant
starting this
threat.
out, just got introduced
And
with Professor
it was
Fig to the
your
Wizarding
wife,
World, and he's completely okay
Eleanor,
with all this stuff.
who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Yeah, he's a little older, but and not quite as much of a child. But I don't know, a lot
She
of
wrote to
adults
me
that if
about
they seen a
Ranrock
moving
before she
newspaper
died.
would freak out.
Wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar.
Honestly,
It
if you
came
guys
from
haven't
her
seen this
own.
opening sequence yet,
But with no correspondence.
I don't know
I
what to
can
tell
only
you.
assume
that she had to
People
get
have
rid
been
of
playing
it
this game
quickly
since last Tuesday because of the
keep it
weird
safe,
release, the way it
From
released. So
Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Giuseppe might have been hitting the family product a little too hard there. Starting to see things.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
Oh, snap! the dragon eating a guy is like still one of my favorite things. Sorry, I woke up this morning and just was hacking my lungs out. I don't know why. Must have been too much exercise this weekend.
Give me your hand!
That was wandless magic, by the way, if you guys didn't catch that. Fig's doing wandless magic over here.
Are you alright?
Alright, time to start the tutorial.
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Nah, I'm okay. Pa taught me to be tough. Pa didn't teach me about falling out of the sky, though. Yikes. Alright, Giuseppe, you might as well have your, potion. Your dad's gonna be mad you're such a frickin', weakling.
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that
It
key
appears to be a cave.
Portkey.
I mean,
An item
that's
enchanted
kind
to
of
bring whoever
sad,
touches
but
it to a
true.
specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
Bye, Professor Fig. I'm gonna stay here. I'm not gonna leave this cave, sorry. No, we have to do the tutorial, and for God's sakes, we need to do it quickly. Luckily, I actually know what to do in the tutorial this time, but like I said, I did play test. I am playing my own character my way. So I can get mad at things and not have to adhere to, you know, YouTube's YouTubedness.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins.
That reminds me of, there's an old show called Father Ted, and there was a place called Craggy Island that had a church on it, and like 50 people. And yeah, the church over there kind of reminds me of that, just Craggy Island out there in the Scottish Highlands.
If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Hey, Professor, I can see the path. Are you having issues?
Mind your step.
You can't fall off anyways, Professor. So it's a magical barrier. It's fine.
A good question.
Yeah, the tutorial's just kind of gross.
For evidence of a long-forgotten
I will say that the
ancient
tutorial is very long,
Ancient magic.
and
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few.
you like
Seems to have been
forced
lost
to
to
slow
time.
down instead of speedrunning it.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that.
Alright, let's
search.
do the arbitrary pot
There's the
breaking.
path down below. This way.
Let's break all the pots, because that's what we do.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand.
Giuseppe's
why
not
such
a
powerful
Quidditch
magic
player. Giuseppe's a
disappeared
football
from the
player.
wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no
His dream was to go to
different
the
than
Super
any
Bowl,
power.
not be a wizard.
What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Yeah, let me,
Excellent!
Thrust magic at this thing. Okay, there's a weird little tutorial about targeting we don't care about. Honestly, if you can't figure it out, there's little white targeting circles around stuff.
It's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
And if you move the camera, it changes the target. It's an auto-targeting system. Hey, Professor.
Ah, up there.
I mean, I knew that, but wait, I have to wait for you, so. Now, cheeky little thing, if you come over here, and you're an explorative little bastard, and not follow Professor Fig, look, there's 41 galleons just hanging out over here in the corner.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Huh. Didn't think we were getting blown away today. Yeesh.
Repair!
First the dragon, now the frickin' wind. Should we be here? Why did they have to yell spells, by the way? I don't know, it just kind of bothered me. Well, it's not really repaired there, Professor. I mean, I know a guy down in Brooklyn that can, like, do this way better than this.
Almost there.
Alright, I believe he's going to tell you to look around for stuff, and I actually found the...
Why would someone build this here?
I suspect they value your privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for
I know
anything
there's
that
at least
seems
one more chest.
out of place.
I mean, can I run now? I've been spamming the sprint button for a while, Professor. Thank God I can move around on my own now. This isn't something I had,
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
This isn't something to do with, the gameplay in general. I felt this way even in the beginning tutorial.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Perhaps our host was frickin' Merlin, because, duh. But no, I felt this way about this when I played this the first time, too. I didn't need help with the old move around thing. I got that. It was the, you know, the constantly being slowed down. It's like, dude, I want to explore.
Crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
Alright.
What's
Well,
this? Professor Fig!
yeah, let's go to Gringotts.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name?
Don't know.
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Now, I never did look around this room. I got way too distracted. I don't think there's anything here, though. I, like, literally went to the Goblin, because by this point I was so done.
Hello?
The not being able to run in your own story thing kind of just, eh. It gets better. Trust me, it's better. This opening sequence is just like a movie.
It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh. Wait a
Now, I will say this about this game, for gameplay-wise. They finally did an open-world game sort of right. There is a main quest, but it's not
Vault number 12, I presume.
completely necessary. There's enough side quests that, you know, you could put off the main story until you were ungodly overpowered.
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
Some of the spells you need to progress the story, but
This way, then.
I have so much gear and loot
Stay close.
on my other character, and I'm not even, like, past the third story mission. It's ridiculous. I had to sell stuff off.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
I don't know. Chat. People are popping in and stuff. You got suggestions for which house we should go to?
How many vaults are there?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way.
Put 'em around.
12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby.
You know, put the suggestions for which house you think Giuseppe Stromboli would be in.
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
And Giuseppe's over here thinking, man,
You'll want to take
when I was at Coney Island, the roller coaster wasn't as good as this, and I've been to Jersey. Oh, that smells like New Jersey, though.
It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Alright, I need to look at this real quick, because Giuseppe will make a comment here about the guy's armband glowing.
Vault number.
Vault 12.
Oh, yeah,
Momentous
it's very
day.
much, yeah. It does have a glow to it, okay. Yeah, I see it now. Alright, so there is visual cues that guy's a bad guy. Because he makes a comment right here about the glow on the armband.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Oh my god, are we gonna get our briefcase of meatballs now?
Here we are.
That's why Professor Fig brought me here, right? I was looking for that briefcase of meatballs. That's my quest for the game. Find the briefcase of meatballs.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In
Yeah,
that
there's
time,
a
no
chest
one
over
has
here.
visited Vault 12 until today.
Can I get it before? Aha! I got it before. Alright, I got it before the cutscene this time. That's actually rather difficult. That goblin's a lot more spry than you think he is.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
See, I managed to sneak. I managed to steal in Gringotts without the goblin watching me.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait. Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here.
Okay, so the spell
Reveal,
learning.
perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present.
is
Let's
kind
see
of
what we're missing,
wonky,
shall we?
but
Ready your wand and focus.
I screwed that up the first time. I didn't understand you had to use the D-pad or the joystick to actually do anything.
Revelio.
Yeah, I see it.
There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
No, I don't want to. I want to loot this vault. Yeah. There we go.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
I love how it tells you to lead the way, but
Lumos.
yeah, you're not really leading the way.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say.
Basically
Stay
just
close.
spam
There will
Revelio.
be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
There is chests and stuff in here. So, there is little side shoots. That's why I'm spamming Revelio. I also don't
Revelio.
know if I like the whole D-pad thing when you're actually trying to directional. It kind of forces you to use a weird hand gesture
I
on the
see something up
controller.
ahead.
What is it?
Maybe on Xbox it would be
That glow.
easier. I have no idea.
On the floor.
You know what would be great is if I had that fire spell. Can you teach me the fire spell real quick, Professor? I can totally
Lumos. What happened?
light up these
When I
braziers.
moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Yeah. Revelio.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
Now teach me Lumos real
Please.
quick.
The reflection's still there.
I know how this
but
works.
The statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Alright. Lumos, right? And we're playing on normal difficulty too. We're not really trying to do too much crazy here. Alright.
Lumos.
Well done.
Hi.
Now the reflection's
Wake up.
turning towards me. It does follow the light.
And now you get to learn combat magic. Awesome.
Look out!
Potato!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo!
Cool, Professor.
Exposo! Levioso! Confringo! Deposo!
Potato!
Descendo! Convigo! Levioso! Protego! Deposo! Exposo!
Review your objectives. Yeah, I don't care.
Fingo! Exposo! Levioso! Anfundo! Protego! Descendo!
Oh, wait, I know Superfly already. I forgot. Oh. Yeah, if you... he didn't really teach me Superfly, but I already know. That's the thing, he didn't teach me how to do Superfly, I just didn't know the button press, so...
Stay close!
What? No. I wanna go somewhere else.
Revelio.
Ah, rewards.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
I know where I'm supposed to
What's
go,
happening?
It's not the point.
Wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Yeah, not towards the thing. You really don't need Lumos in here.
Revelio. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow.
Yeah, that's where they're leading me. I'm gonna go pick up, you know, all these galleons and not engage the new fight right away. Alright.
Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Hi, guys. Ah. Yeah, now it's going to tell you how to do Superfly, which we've already been doing.
Lumos. Protego.
If you do the objective, the statues go away. Honestly, I farmed them for a while for the first time. It just gets really boring. I think I used like 2 potions in that little section. Last, when I played through on my own character because I was just farming XP.
Lumos. Revelio.
I know where to go, dude. I don't care. It's fine. Go this way. Looking for a chest. Or, you know, anything that matters. Hey, let's touch this. That'll be cool.
Revelio.
And, yeah, you know how this goes. Loot the vault before you touch the thing in the middle. The thing in the middle causes a cutscene. We don't want to do that and then forget stuff in the vault when we get inevitably attacked. So, loot the vault first. Now touch the thing in the middle that's obvious. Oh, look at this little bubble.
There you are.
Figgy! How you
did you-
doing, huh? Oh, I killed some things.
Is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder.
Oh, God, he's gonna take this thing and pour it in the thing, and we're gonna have to go look at somebody else's head? Oh, no. Oh, no, not looking at somebody else's head. I ain't ready for this, Professor.
Follow my lead.
Oh, it's a group viewing. Oh, it's gonna make me uncomfortable.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never.
God, I'm really glad his wife didn't come here. I'm sure she was a capable
Perhaps
witch,
George
but
died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant.
she'd have been
for
lost
centuries.
forever.
And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were.
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
So this is our big bad for the game. Like I said, there's so much in this open world. The main story is like a side quest. It's only necessary when we have to upgrade something.
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir,
I do appreciate the
they have
texturing.
the key to the vault.
Yeah, it's their vault now.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have... Oh.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
No. Yeah, you hurt the person with the key. Probably not wise in a vault full of weird ancient magic. This is also why we looted all the galleons out of this vault before the cutscene.
I know a way out! Professor!
Hey!
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where
Even
are
we can make our wand to just,
It can't be.
flit into our
It
pocket.
seems
The
those who set
professor's
up the pensive,
having to do
the
it manually.
locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Alright, guys. Seriously, though. I don't know which house we should be in. What do you think? What's the good house for Giuseppe Stromboli? Epic Hogwarts shot! Hey, we finally made it to the title card. That took long enough, right? Alright, we're getting started.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now,
I liked my other clothes.
I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Hey, I ain't no snitch. Snitches get stitches.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Alright. Rather dapper, old man.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Alright, guys. Nobody's giving me any, suggestions here. I do know
Professor
Ravenclaw's
Weasley.
the fastest path
One
through the
more to
game,
be sorted.
and Gryffindor's the longest, so...
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
The hell you put this weird hat on me for? Why is it moving, huh?
Ah, yes.
Oh god, the
A bit
hat's
older
talking to
than
me.
the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Yeah, I want to
I'm
explore. I
looking
don't care.
forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
You guys got any
Indeed.
suggestions? Throw them out there now.
Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder. I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
I actually know the answers here. So
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
I know what house we're getting sorted into because I know the
You
answers.
recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I
Eagerness
detect a
for
grand
power.
sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Yeah, sure, why not? Nobody gave me any other suggestions, so why not? I asked for suggestions. You guys said to that point.
Slytherin!
Low-key, they got some of the coolest uniforms. And once we actually start getting the loot box stuff...
And one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Right. Because they couldn't develop Quidditch and get the game out at the same
It's not
time.
as though I've banned
Multiplayer
flying
hasn't been
altogether,
implemented yet.
But
Sure, it'll be
don't
implemented later.
tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Yeah, that means get the hell out. We're not going to get to eat.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
My
As
God.
I was saying...
This woman
Professor
gave birth
Weasley.
to the future Ronald Weasley.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy
Well, her
Headmistress,
ancestors
it is my
did, but
distinct honor
still.
to show you to your common room.
I believe
Right
this is
way.
Mr. Weasley's mother. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no.
It's quite
Okay, low-key,
uncommon
I
for a
haven't seen
student
the
to
other
begin
common
as a
rooms, but I
fifth
do
year. It may be a
really
bit of a
like
challenge,
the way the Slytherin's
but
common
one
room
I'm sure
functions.
you're up for.
I can be quite
The
resourceful.
visuals here are actually
I
pretty
suspected
impressive.
as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well.
It should have opened.
Aspiration.
Yeah, low-key, the snake door is actually really kind of cool.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Well, the castle is a bit drafty, and, yeah.
Looks like everyone's gone.
I've already
I didn't
checked.
find them.
There's actually nothing in here you can loot, which is unfortunate. The dorms are pretty kick-ass, though. Just saying. The common room's that way. I'm gonna go this way. I'm sure there's more to explore later, but I just kind of want to look around here. It's kind of like we're in a sewer because we were actually, like, I believe under the Black Lake. So...
Made the mistake of leaving my potions homework in the common room. I'm convinced Peeves absconded with it.
Yeah. The paintings, the staircases, the attention to detail. Bravo to Avalanche Games, though.
Some introductions are in order.
This guy is Sebastian is literally the most important person we need to talk to.
Can I
in
help
Slytherin.
you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Yeah, Giuseppe might be a bit of a sociopath there.
How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts?
Yes.
Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
You know, the unforgivable curses and stuff like that. We'll be nice to everybody in the beginning. We're not going to be a complete dick.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Figure, we give them stuff, they give us stuff.
Here, watch this.
Little one hand washes the other
Don't
type
say
thing.
I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
I do like the fact that they have different accents
Are you a
here.
keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
We gotta inspect this thing. Oh god, why does it do that? Oh. Why? It's not okay.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year.
Gaunt is
I'm
actually
Ominous.
blind.
Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
So, if you just missed that, or you don't know a lot about the lore of the Harry Potter universe, Gaunt here is related to Tom Riddle, who is Lord Voldemort. That's kind of where that goes. It's a cool little Easter egg in that conversation. So if you're paying attention, yeah. Our dear blind friend here is related to Riddle.
Just by the stairs.
Oh, god dang it. I gotta go Weasley. Frickin' Weasley! Actually, I like Professor Weasley. She's actually a competent Weasley, which is impressive. Ooh. Quidditch frickin' area. Nice. Anyways, can we go now? Ha! My destruction of pots is continuing. Hello,
Good
Professor.
morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been
Not
dreaming
really.
of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Ah, we got our book. Thank God.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning,
So,
that you
this
master
is the
all
main
that's
quest.
expected
I'm
of a
sorry.
5th year.
Not stopping the
You would be
goblin.
wise to take full
Fill out
advantage
this
of
book. That's our
exceptionally
quest.
valuable resource.
It's a really great way to build an open world game. Here's a book of stuff. Do this
Thank
stuff.
you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Revelio.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Yeah, that's basically a way to track your progress here.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue?
Got
and
it.
See what
Yep.
the guide can provide.
Open a field guide. Hello. Yep. Check this. Collectible. Field guide page.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that.
Yeah, so basically Revelio the entire castle like a psychopath and anywhere else you go. And then stuff like Accio and Levioso come into play later. Ooh.
Ah, good timing.
No.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
No.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Not yet. Ah, fine. Okay, we have to come back to Slytherin to get that chest. We screwed that up. We'll come back to the common room enough, though. It won't matter.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These
Yep.
stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Revelio.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Yep.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Page up there.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
Uh-huh.
And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more?
So we're just going to basically go through and pump all these people for information, because, you know, information, it gets us what we need, okay?
That lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
So what you're saying is I could become some kind of wizarding cop, and then I could go back to the family and,
you mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Get them out of the
Hogsmeade
wizarding
is
business.
the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies.
Oh my God.
You will also,
yes.
I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is.
I can't trust a Weasley with that information.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Besides,
Speak of
snitches
the
get
devil,
stitches.
Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me.
She's
in
not
my
going to be
classroom
happy
after
when
you've
we start
attended both
learning
classes
unforgivable
today,
curses
and I'll
and
explain
stuff.
more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
We start learning green magic spells, yeah. She's not going to be happy.
Revelio.
Yeah, it's not going to let us do anything cool.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now.
We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you.
Do I?
Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Basically just a
The map
tracking
is
compass.
enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly
We got
helpful.
GPS
Thank
in the
you.
1800s.
Now, sounds
Gotta
like
love the
you're
wizards.
quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend.
We're gonna get
reach out
distracted
when I
before
have
that.
more information
A
about
reason
her
for it, so.
mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
How about outside these walls?
Revelio.
Hey, it's one of the magical doors. Let's just get this done while we're here. Giuseppe, hi. 5 and 9 is 14. So we need a Hydra on the top. Yeah, I'm going to start doing this stuff early, just because. Partially because I love loot, partially because it's just here. 11 and 2 is 13. So 8. So I think we need a spider. Yep. There we go. Yeah, I love loot, and I love the fact we can just do this now.
Revelio.
Nobody else can figure out how to open these doors. We're going ahead and opening them up early. Get that flu. Expiration. There is a moth that's right here, but it's not here at the moment, so...
Everyone knows you can't conjure food.
Revelio.
The bell usually means there's something we haven't seen, but I haven't found it yet. So, anyways, let's go to class. We'll get there. I know it's pinging off of the stupid flying page as well. Hey! Take that.
Revelio.
Get the flu. Yeah, everybody's mad about the fact we have a field guide, by the way. Because apparently they don't, and makes them upset. Anyway. This is going to get a lot easier if we just go to class first, so let's go to class real quick, and then we'll get there. There's like 50 or 60 field guide pages, I think. But that flew over here. Alright, let's go learn Levioso and beat the crap out of Sebastian.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hackett!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Yeah, so basically we just have to learn this spell, which, yeah.
Levioso.
The loner wand we got's actually pretty kick-ass, honestly. Wish I had this one.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Dang, Professor. Why you gotta put Mr. Stromboli on frickin' blast like this? It's my first day. That's fine.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise. Now, well done. Well done. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by
that lady's fast.
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. I can Protego. Those things. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just only all of my duels. I do enjoy a lively duel.
Don't have to beat him, just have to get him off the thing.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as
Kinda
good as
scrub
you get.
that.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge.
Yeah, don't
Points
ever
to
do that
Slytherin.
again, okay?
Thank you, Professor Hackett. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Good.
Revelio.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hackett in a duel.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
There's an Iron
Nice
Maiden.
work.
Seriously? An Iron Maiden. Just chilling out in the class. Can anybody else,
I enjoyed that.
point out what's
Well, that
wrong
duel
with
was
that?
quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether
You
it's
really
joining
shouldn't
a
be talking
secret
like this
dueling
next to
club,
Professor
or sneaking
Sebastian,
into the
but whatever.
restricted section of the library.
Probably
You
should bring
just
that up
have
next
to
to
be clever
Professor.
enough not
Saying.
to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian.
You're an
I'll
idiot
keep that
because
in mind.
Professor's
Good.
literally next to me.
Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Cup of tea.
Revelio.
Transfiguration.
Revelio.
Much prefer potions. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Alright, let's get this done. That whole main quest thing / tutorial to get our basic spells.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Doubtful.
Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Yeah, no, that's actually correct. That line bothered me for a minute, but no, it's actually correct. He wants us to follow, so it's a weird way of saying follow me, but you
I've
know.
always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Accio! Now, think of this like excellent control there. Splendid! That's it!
I'm going to overachieve this time. I actually have already practiced this, so I kind of understand how it works.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
There's 3 rounds of this.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Yes!
Giuseppe's 10.
Very good.
There we go.
Crap. Ah, I held it too long.
Here we go. That is how it's done. Well done.
Ah, we lost. Oh well. I overpulled the 1.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. Phew.
Dang it! Ah!
Yes!
I made it worse.
Splendid!
this? That is how it's done.
It's gonna beat me again. Not enough.
Quite
oh,
impressive.
not enough. Oh well, we lost.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
However, we got Accio, which is going to help us with our field guide, so it doesn't matter.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Yeah, that has a lot to do with the fact that,
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how
Nazis
I
from a
felt when
school
I first
that
arrived.
didn't use
I
wands.
transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd
Start at the bottom,
question,
work our
but
way
is
up.
magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
it sounds like we should be
Is
learning
Ouagadougou
from
a
her.
castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Thank you
It's
for
nice
telling
to
me.
learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Can't I keep him waiting?
Remember, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
Yes.
Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Yep. Now we're basically free to do whatever we want.
Revelio.
You're the new student, aren't you?
Huh? Oh, hi.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you.
The Ravenclaw.
You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, He tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Yep. Now we can just, like, run around the school for a while and...
Got a peek at the prefect's bathroom last year.
You know, snatch pages out of the air. There's cats everywhere you can pet. To my knowledge, they don't serve a purpose. I didn't see I didn't see like a quest or anything for it.
And by the end of it,
Hello.
the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
Right.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
1.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us
5.
in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he
7,
says it's
right?
a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention.
Yeah.
And you're both wrong.
Oh.
It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't
7.
boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
I mean, I'll take this stuff as we get it because it makes sense to grab it as we go.
Revelio.
I think something in here has a page, but I don't know. Alright. We don't have the lock-picking skill yet, so we can't get the locks. It wants us to go to a certain area, but, you know, we're not going to do that. We can't do these yet, unfortunately. We don't have the skill for it yet.
Revelio.
Something here. It's getting louder. The bell? Wait. It's nearly Headless Nick! Just gonna go get lost real quick in the school. Ooh.
Revelio.
Astronomers.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Hello, Professor. Is there anything cool in here for me to learn? What's this got? Ooh, that's a lock. Okay. Good to know. Hey! A letter. I'll just take that for no particular reason. Make that go around and around.
Revelio.
Exploration of the castle, I think, is my favorite thing. Because we can get to some weird spots and then just kind of flue powder around where we need to. Hey, there's another one of the mirrors. So there's a moth up here somewhere. Okay.
You should see your face.
Ah, Peeves.
Revelio.
I don't think we can actually do anything with the telescopes yet. Area of the castle I haven't explored yet, so just give me a minute. I'm kind of nerding out a little bit. Gear-wise... should have some gear. Ooh, we have extraordinary brown leather gloves. Nice. What else do we have? Glasses? No, I don't want glasses. Not a fan. Ah, the flat cap. The perfect thing for Giuseppe. I'm not wearing that sorcerer's hat. Ooh, an epic level loosened umbral autumn scarf. Nice. Outfit wise, I think it's just our traditional one, yeah. And this one. Now I grabbed the Prime drops on Hogwarts from Twitch. I never got them. I don't know if it's just later in the game or what, but yeah, I've never actually grabbed them. They've never dropped for me, I guess is what I'm saying. And looks like we already picked up cabinets and a desk for our common room area. Alright. We did get a pair of gloves for this. Not going to claim them. There's no reason. They are legendary, though, so let's go with legendary stuff. Alright. What are those are better than extraordinary? Oh, that's right. It's a, I'd have the ability to make things look like things. So those are like cosmetics. Anyways. Ah, Giuseppe! Starting to come into your own there, boy. Somewhere around here is a briefcase full of meatballs I was sent for. Oh, Giuseppe Stromboli. Oh, that makes me laugh. Eh? Oh, it's, I thought it was pseudo armor we could get. That'd be kind of cool. We could play Dark Souls. Nope. That guy's got flying books. Probably should look out for him. So we're going to go down and we're going to look for side quests. We need to do the Gobsnots side quest.
Revelio.
Dog has decided to lick my arm while I play. Not sure how I feel about that. That's a lock. Can't get in there. Got that one. We head back down to the common room area to find the girl that gives us the quest, the side quest for that.
Revelio.
I think this is, yeah.
Well, I've yet to understand how one...
You'd think that painting would have something to do, but, you know.
Revelio.
Thought that girl was around here somewhere, but I guess not. I don't know. There's so many staircases and so many different places in this castle, it's just actually painful to try and figure out where everything is and not getting lost. Oh no, she's usually right here. She's not here yet. I think it's one of those eyeball chests, isn't it? Yeah, you have to be invisible to be able to see that one.
Revelio.
Oh my God! Why is this passage smell? What is going on here? I haven't even been to this side of the school, I guess.
My family has been for generations. Bit of a book.
Well, that door's locked.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh, why does it smell? What's going on here?
If you put a foot wrong, it's just, well, there's a rather foul odor. Oh dear. Oh, what's that?
Revelio.
Yeah, I thought that girl that had the quest for us was around here somewhere. Maybe I'm wrong. Could be. Ah, the main quest right there, that's
Handy
right.
resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Alright, Weasley after class is kind of important. I think we have to get the quest, yeah.
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
Yeah, I'm starting to look more like Giuseppe Stromboli every day. So much cool stuff around here.
Quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Negative,
Nothing
Professor.
more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way
Oh,
here,
yeah, that's right. I have to do
including
this, and
seeds,
then
potion
the
recipes,
side quest
and
start unlocking.
spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
Because
You've
before we go to
managed your classes
Ollivander's, we have to do
well
the
with a borrowed
Gobsnot
wand,
quest, because
but
that
you'll
gives you a
find the
wand
magic
handle,
you cast with
which
your
I think's
own
the
wand
earliest
to be
you can get
far
one
superior.
in the game. So,
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer.
have some jelly beans. The dog's like, where's my jelly beans? So I get dog jelly beans. God.
Revelio.
thought there was a
There
page
you
out
are.
here.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor
I wonder if
Weasley
he's
mentioned,
mending
I
his,
am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class
genitals.
in an effort to catch you up with your peers.
Repairing
A
his own
number of
crotch.
your professors have agreed to do so as well. But first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
No, I won't. It literally is repair this stupid statue over here.
This is the right area. Got it.
Oh yeah, we gotta collect flying pages. That's what he wants. Okay.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio. I can't remember. Brilliant.
And I think I can actually do Gobsnot now. Yep, I can.
Might somebody
Haha.
help me?
Protect me from the small child.
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst
I'm fetch for
losers.
the dog while she's talking.
Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Okay.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to
Oh,
help
you
me.
manipulative little child.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Alright, gobstones. Yeah, that's the thing.
Revelio.
So, it's going to tell us that there's gobstones around. I believe it actually is just going to map them for us, too, which is kind of fun. Don't really have to try.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yeah, it's around here somewhere.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Okay. This also kind of gets you a little exploration of the castle here, which is kind of a cool little thing. Where's the other page?
I can't remember
just
the last
seen
time
it.
Sebastian lost a duel.
Revelio.
Yeah, we'll get up to level real quick if we just, you know, collect all the items as we go. Oh, I stopped playing with the dog. Ooh, I never noticed the dragon before. Cool. Huh. Sorry, you got distracted there for a second. That's something in the Hogwarts castle I didn't notice before. I mean, the paintings are all animated, which is frightening in
I'd
its
better
own
keep
right,
an eye on
but...
high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yeah, it's... there. There.
Accio.
There. 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 Ooh, a ladder. Cloaks look a little worse for wear. Should find a new one. Hello, divination class. Don't mind me.
Revelio.
Hey, I think I got a new uniform. Haha! I get a letter for, Miss Onai. She doesn't seem to care either. She's literally right there, and I'm stealing her letters. Eh.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yep. There's one right here. You know what else is right over here? This puzzle door. And, if you guys didn't understand how I was doing it before, that's the code for opening the puzzle doors. It's basic math. So, first one. And the second one is... This is actually like the easiest door. And it's the one that I did last, because reasons.
Revelio.
There are a few other menus you can get to, like left and right for equipping spells. We need to get some of these other spells quickly, but we don't have the access right now. Hey, a looting area. This is why I end up with way too much crap by the time I go to Hogsmeade, because, you know, this stuff's here. 11... and 5, right? 6, it's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, it's a salamander. Yep, and the other one is unicorn. Hey! Come back here. Targeting was off on that. I was actually at the door.
Revelio.
But yeah, you can get a lot of stuff real quick if you actually do these little side quests and then get just slightly distracted. Alright, 13 and 0, so 18 is a 5. Is that guy? And we have 5 and 6. So that's 11. And we need a 4, which is the owl with the perch. It's just that one. And there's the door. Haha.
Revelio.
Alright, so. Guess what? Cloaks and robes. Ha! That's not going to help us any. What do we got here? Take that. Yeah, look, getting that drip on. That's a +5. That's a +5. So this is just personal preference. This matches. I think we'll go this way. Yes, I know the blue has a slot, but we can't slot anything right now, so fine. Yeah. Still a little bit of Slytherin drip. Glasses wise, yeah, we did get another set of glasses to supposedly give us more defense, but yeah, they're kind of not cool. Not really a fan. I don't think we got any more hats either. Hey, Giuseppe. Collections-wise, we did pick up a few things here, so... I wonder if that... Oh, that's probably what it is. Okay, so... The Twitch drops weren't necessarily gear, but cosmetic. They were a drip. Kind of like the stuff here. And quest-wise, we already got the first one. Second one is the legendary cape. Yeah, we haven't gotten our drip yet. See, this still... That's what I meant about the tutorial in this game. Now, unless I'm wrong and you guys know how to change the drip. But as far as I know, there's no way to actually change the visual on the drip yet. You don't know how to do it. This rotation. Oh, change appearance. Duh. Okay. Okay, I'm special. Yeah, I don't have that drip. So it's not in here either. These I could actually make look slightly better. Oh, so it's like we can make stuff invisible. Does that apply to clothes too? Could Giuseppe run around in the buff? I mean, that'd be kind of cool. Let's get rid of the cloak, even though we have it equipped. Just curious. Giuseppe running around in his freaking thermals here with his butt flap. I did not realize this game had butt flap freaking long underwear. Okay. I mean, tasteful. I can't imagine they would ever let it go. You know, the other way. But if that's the case, then I will take these, and then I will change the appearance and take them off. We could do the Raven's Mask, which would be kind of interesting, but now we're upped on defense without having to sacrifice swag. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just exploring and finding out new stuff about the game. Once again, the Twitch drops, I don't know what's going on with that. I did them. I know I did them. I claimed them. And it's just like, nah.
Revelio.
Hey, there's chest down here. I'll take that.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yeah, probably should, but won't. There's a Ravenclaw side quest too that we need to do with Mothmeres before we get too far. Where's the door? There it is. There's a slight loading gate even with my system, and I mean, like, I got a 2 terabyte freaking SSD and fast internet connection. I still have an issue with this. So, 9, and the first one is 4. There is, I don't remember where the first one is. Over here. 4. And the second one is 21, so it's 13 and 3, which is 16. 5. And this door should be open. We need more inventory slots, to be honest.
Revelio.
Anyways.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ravenclaw Tower. This also helps us get a lot of the flu powders that we didn't have before. And the central staircase, which I do like the central staircase in this one. Actually kind of fun. There's another door up here too. $15, $16, $17. So 6. So a salamander on the first one, which should be up here. And the bottom one is 9 and 3, which is 12. Which is the 7, which is the squid. Alright. There it is. Crack in and open. Door just hits us in the face. It's kind of funny.
Revelio.
Alright, anyways. Getting distracted. Zenobia's gobstone's up top. Do 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 do. Nope, it's not this one. It's the bits back down here, and then out and around, I guess. Yeah, it's this staircase.
Revelio.
Like I said, there's flu powders everywhere. That's why we do this quest, is it helps us get around Hogwarts a lot faster later on in the game. Since we have most of the flu powders open.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yep.
Off on another adventure, are we?
It's that way.
Revelio.
By the way. But there's a field guide page for centaur armor here, so let's get that while we're here. And house elf armor. Not sure how to unpack that, but it's a thing.
Revelio.
Goblet of Fire Cask. Ooh, I didn't even know that was there. I probably picked it up before and just liked it.
Accio. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Yep. And we'll pick up the Herbology Award because apparently that's just something we can pick up. Butterflies. Now we're still on a linear path because I'm using the GPS. It's not even like we're not just following a freaking guide. We've actually explored quite a bit of the castle too. Keep leaving all these doors open all over the place. People are like, oh, I don't understand how to do these puzzles. And I'm like, I got it. Now we'll give her back her gobstones because we get the wand handle. And honestly, that's really the only reason gobstones are actually kind of problematic for most people, so. in theory, we should keep them, just, you know, because they could be handy later, but no. The reward being a wand handle or gobstones, I think I'll take the wand handle.
Revelio.
Is there anything out here? Because I don't... I came through here the last time. I think I'd know this, but... Bit of a headache spike there. Weird. I don't know. Zenobia!
More luck than I did tracking down my gobstone.
Hello,
You
Zenobia.
arrogant little whelp.
found all your
I would
gobstones.
take your
Really?
gobstones if it wasn't worth my time not to.
Possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic. Well,
At least that's
may I
snarky.
have my gobstones back?
of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how